Luxair Jets is excited to announce the new, most convenient way to fly nonstop from Lexington to historic Saratoga Springs throughout the racing meet. We are now offering exclusive group packages on our luxurious private jets. Each package offers a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you can share with your friends, family, or business partners. Call for pricing and availability.
Time again for the Saratoga Report, brought to you by Luxair Jets. A lot of big races going on this weekend, but also a lot of action going on here this morning at Saratoga, both on the main track, mainly on the main track, also on the Oklahoma training track. Over 200 workers altogether today. Kind of a perfect storm this week with all the weather earlier in the week. The racetrack forcing a lot of trainers to put off some works that they might have done on Thursday or Friday to today, but extremely busy. Bit of a sad morning, too. We had a couple of horses break down over on the main track, too. You always hate to see that. But plenty of major horses to report upon that did work out this morning. The first worker of the morning was actually one of those main horses, and that was Bird at the Wire. Grade 1 winner, Bird at the Wire. She was the first worker of the morning at about 5:35 a.m. for trainer Tom Proctor. Went 5/8 of a mile in 1:01 and 4. Was under some pressure to finish, galloped out okay. She's actually going to run Wednesday in the Shine Again Stakes. That's a race that's for horses or fillies and mares that have not won a sweepstakes all year. Unfortunately for Bird at the Wire, she's going to run into a pretty good filly in there in Karina Mia, who's in that lineup. So too is Paulie's Express for trainer Ralph Nix, and she also blew out this morning. Just an easy 3/8 in 37 seconds. Probably the keynote worker of the morning, Keen Ice, who's preparing for next week's Whitney. He worked in company with stablemate Patch, the third-place finisher in the Belmont, and it was a mismatch, the older horse against the 3-year-old Keen Ice. They won an easy half-mile. Keen Ice was drawing away at the end, a half-mile in 49, was well in hand at the wire, but it was the gallop out that was really impressive here. He just kept going and going and going and widening and widening and widening on poor Patch. Went 5/8 in 1:01 and 2, 6 furlongs in 13 and 4, and actually pulled up 7/8 of a mile in 1:27 and change. I talked to Todd Pletcher afterwards, and he couldn't have been happier with Keen Ice's work today. He said similar to the way he was training up to his victory in the Suburban. As for Patch, he's just not really that good a workhorse. Todd said he's a better racehorse than he is a breeze horse in the morning, but he said he did enough to keep him on target for next week's West Virginia Derby. A little later this morning, it was Taprit, the Belmont winner, who worked in company with the older horse, Destin, who's a pretty good workhorse. The two Grays won a half mile in tandem in 49 and 2. Galloped out well, 1:02 and 3. Pulled up in 1:15 and 4. Taprit, as we've reported, is training up to the Travers, and Todd said today that this is just the first in a series of works. He'll get more and more serious as he gets closer and closer to the Travers. Trainer Chad Brown countering with some important works of his own this morning. New Money Honey, who's a top horse on the grass, she may actually try the dirt in the Alabama in her next start. So she was on the dirt this morning. She went in company with a maiden named Divine Union. I got to say, keep that name in mind. Divine Union held in pretty well with New Money Honey, but it was a super easy half mile for both in 48 and 4, and remains to be seen if Chad will attempt the Alabama next out with New Money Honey. Also, a pretty good team of 3-year-old fillies for Chad, the undefeated Your Love and the newly, not acquired, but moved in. Yeah, actually it is newly acquired. It was purchased privately and turned over to Chad early in this meet, and that was Jameson and Ginger. And these two fillies went 5 furlongs in 1:01 and 3. Very well matched here. Actually, Your Love, who's only started twice, she's 2 for 2, was edging away on the gallop out, and the two of them are heading next for the test. Also for Chad, Gift Box. We have not seen Gift Box since I think it was the Discovery last fall. He went 48 and 2, did it easily this morning in company, and I believe his next start actually may be in an allowance race. So that's just a little summation of what happened here this morning. Again, so many other works, and when those horses are in, you'll read about them in the DRF Clocker Report, and you'll get all the best insights and information as we continue on through the Saratoga meet on a daily basis here with the Saratoga Report on DRF.com.